Raider Nation, what's going on? Hope you guys are enjoying the week. This is my pregame review of our Week 10 matchup against the New York Jets. Sunday night, prime time, coming into Allegiant Stadium. A couple things I want to cover first. First and foremost, happy Veterans Day to all the men and women out there that are currently serving or has served in our U.S. military. You are the reason why we can call the United States the best country in the world. So I appreciate your dedication, your commitment, and sacrifice. Not only yours, but your families as well. So thank you very much, and I will always be grateful. And secondly, I finally hit my milestone, 100 subscribers. I appreciate all you guys out there. At the end of this video, I'm going to be announcing the winner of my very first giveaway. So stay tuned for that. But again, appreciate all you guys, and stay tuned for the at the end of the video for the giveaway winner. So let's kind of get into this matchup. First and foremost, let's kind of go over injury report. So Jets across the board seem to, they're pretty healthy. So not a whole lot of injuries to report there. Obviously, we all know Aaron Rodgers was out since week one, but staying pretty healthy on the Jets side. On our side, we got Jakob Johnson, our fullback. He was limited. He's still under concussion protocol. He's probably going to be a game time decision. Again, this is Friday, so stuff might come out tomorrow and Sunday morning. We got Marcus Peters. He's dealing with a knee injury. He's been limited at practice, but I don't see any reason why he won't play, so I expect him to be there. The big one for the Raiders is Colton Miller. He's out. So I expect Jermaine Illuminor to take over the left tackle duties. You got Thayer Mumford on the other side. So that's going to be a big hit. That's going to be a big hit, and I'll get into it a little bit later in the video as to why. So that's kind of the injury report, and let's break down this matchup, right? You got the Raiders. We're coming in after a very emotional win over the Giants, right? Our ex-head coach, he gets kicked out the building. He got the boot, and we're riding this emotional win. Antonio Pierce, he's brought out just the fire back with these players. And so we're riding this emotion. And here's the reality. Let's see how long this emotion goes for. Let's see how long these players just kick it to that next level, because this honeymoon phase it's a honeymoon phase. It will wear down, right? And so let's see how long we can ride this wave. I hope we can ride this wave the rest of the season, but let's just kind of see. Let's see how our team comes out after just an emotional couple weeks, and see how they perform. So, but I'm excited to see it because I think AP got these guys ready to go. And then you got the Jets. Now, let's break down the Jets situation real quick. You got Aaron Rodgers that goes down week one, right? Aaron Rodgers is doing everything possible to rehab that injury and come back for the playoffs. But in order to do that, in order for him to make that comeback, the Jets have to make the playoffs. They're sitting at 4-4. They just came off of a tough loss to the Chargers. Then they play us, right? Following us, they got the Bills, and then they have Miami. If they lose to us, I mean, they could find themselves losing 4 straight. Then they got the Falcons, which is obviously a winnable game, but then you got Miami again. There's a really good chance that they can find themselves in a 5-9 situation and find themselves out of the playoff hunt. That's something they can't do. They have to win this game against us in order to keep their playoff hopes alive, in order to keep any type of momentum alive. Because if you lose against us, you can find yourself losing 3 straight, going up against the Falcons. If you lose to the Falcons, which they could, they have a horrible offense, the Jets do. If you lose against the Falcons, then you play Miami again. So I think that there's a really good chance that the Jets are looking at this game as a desperate game. That's why the Raiders really have to be ready for this one. There's going to be a different type of motivation with these Jets. Robert Saleh, their head coach, is going to have these boys ready because they know what they're about to go up against in these next couple weeks. So our Raider team better be ready for the Jets to come out to fight on Sunday night. A couple things to watch out for. Number one, Bo Hardegree. He did a great job play calling last week. Now, that was his first time play calling ever in the league. So now the Jets defensive coordinator, those Jets players, they kind of have an idea as to how Bo Hardegree is going to call his plays, right? They have at least a little bit of a taste. And this is going to be a difficult task because the Jets sit in a base defense a lot. They have a great front four. Their four down linemen will bring it at you. The Jets blitz one of the least um, blitzing defenses in the league. They don't blitz very often because their front four can get to the quarterback. And so they sit in a base defense almost the entire game. And I'm more of a defensive guy, but I've been an offensive coordinator in the past. And one of the hardest things to do is when you kind of stall out on the offense and you're an offensive play caller, if you're going against a defense that is stopping you and they're sitting in a base defense, that's very difficult. It's very challenging to kind of figure out what's your next move. If you're going against a defense that's stopping you, that's stalling you out, but they're blitzing linebackers, they're blitzing corners, you can kind of get a feel for what they're trying to do. And then you can slip a receiver, replace the linebacker. When that linebacker blitzes, you can replace him with the receiver, bang, hit that pocket. Um, and there's things that you can do when a defense moves their guys around a lot. If a defense sits in a base defense the entire day and they're still stopping you, that's difficult. So I really want to see what Bo Hardegree can dial up against this Jets defense. Um, and then, I know a lot of people say this, but I truly do think that this game is going to be won in the trenches, 100%. Why? The Jets O-line is bad. Um, Zach Wilson has been sacked 31 times. That's the second most in the entire league. And so he's going to struggle. He's going to struggle in that pocket. He has happy feet. He's shown it all season. And so our front four has to get, or not even our front four. I mean, we got to dial up some blitzes, but we got to get to Zach Wilson and make him uncomfortable. So the O-line's bad. Max Crosby, you got to have a field day. Tyree Wilson, you got to build on the momentum that you have been on the last couple of weeks. We got to get to Zach Wilson. So beat up that offensive line. And on the flip side, our offensive line without Colton Miller is going to have to take it to the front four of the Jets. That front four D line of the Jets, they are strong. They get after the quarterback. They stay in their lanes extremely well. And it's going to be difficult. And if we can win the battle in the trenches, I do think that we can win this football game. So those are kind of things to watch out for. Just see how the O-line and D-line play is on our side. Now I'm going to get to the keys of victory. Okay. Keys of victory. Let's talk about the offense. We got to slow down the front four. It's really that simple, right? Whether it's, you don't want to do a lot of misdirection because these guys are good at getting up the field fast. So coming right at them, get Josh Jacobs running downhill quick, because the faster you can hit that hole. The thing is that in the NFL, the running lanes are so tight anyways, but they close extremely fast. If you get fancy with a lot of different things, in that backfield, those holes might be there, but they'll close so fast if you don't get to them quick enough. And so I think we got to run downhill fast, hit that line of scrimmage fast. But outside of that, we got to run some screens. We got to get this D-line guessing. Even if it's not just screens to Josh Jacobs, running back screens. Get some slip screens out there. Get a quick screen to Trey Tucker. I know we've tried to do it a couple times, but get some screens with the receivers in, get the ball out quick, get those D linemen guessing kind of where we're going to attack next. And so I really want to see us kind of slow that D line pass rush down. Secondly, the Jets defense is really anchored by Sauce Gardner, and they got DJ Reed on the other side. Two solid corners. They're going to be all over Davante Adams like every team has. I'd like to see Davante Adams go in motion more. If Davante Adams goes in motion, that no longer allows them to jam him at the line of scrimmage. He can get a free release. And Davante Adams is one of the hardest receivers to cover in the league, hands down. If you can get him in motion and get these cornerbacks, whether it be Sauce Gardner, DJ Reed, or whoever's guarding him, to kind of come off of him and give him that free release off the line of scrimmage, good luck guarding him. I'll take Devontae Adams with a free release against anybody in the league. So I'd like to see them put Devontae Adams in motion. Don't sit him on one side, where the corners can kind of get their hands on him right away. Even though he's extremely good at getting off the line of scrimmage, don't make it any easier for the defense than you have to. So I'd like to see Devontae Adams kind of go in motion a little bit and get those free releases. And then thirdly, on the offensive side, we got to get the tight ends involved. One, because we got to help out Jermaine Illuminor. We got to help out our tackles with these edge rushers. So, you get a tight end involved, maybe 2 tight end sets. You will force, guys like Jermaine Johnson, they're one of their best edge rushers. Stretch them out a little bit. Get them a little bit farther away from Aiden O'Connell. Give them that half a second to throw, and then use the tight ends to chip Jermaine Johnson, the DNs. Get these tight ends involved, not only blocking in the run game, but chipping in the passing game, just to give us a little bit longer time to throw, just that split second longer. But also, if you look at the Jets are actually not very good at defending the tight ends. They are tied for allowing the most touchdowns to tight ends, I believe, with 5 or 6. And so, the weak point in this defense is their ability to defend the tight end. And so I think we need to expose that. We got 2 really good tight ends, Michael Mayer as well as Austin Hooper. We got to get these guys involved and expose the Jets' weakness on defense. So that kind of breaks down the offensive side. Let's talk about keys to victory, right? Number 1, shut down Garrett Wilson, shut down Breece Hall. It's really that simple. Garrett Wilson almost has I think he doubles the amount of receptions than any other player on the offense. I think Alex Lazar, which is their number 2 receiver, has something ridiculous like 18 receptions on the season, and Garrett Wilson has 46. I mean, he is hands down the target. So jam him at the line, bracket him in coverage, have a corner sitting in his face, a safety on top, a linebacker sitting inside, take out Garrett Wilson. And then at the end of, in the same breath, you got to shut down Breece Hall. Shut down Breece Hall so he cannot get going. He's a stud. He's been a stud since he entered into the league. You got to shut him down. But even when Garrett Wilson drops back to pass, don't forget about Breece Hall, because Breece Hall, I think, is 3rd in receptions on this team. And so Garrett Wilson is going to dump it off to him. So just because they drop back to pass, do not forget where Breece Hall is. And then we got to blitz. We got to blitz all day. Be creative with it, but blitz all day, because Garrett Wilson, one of the things that Garrett Wilson is bad at is he's got happy feet. He's going to bail out of that pocket. Again, he's the 2nd most sacked quarterback in the league. So he's going to be sitting scared back there. So blitz all day long, get him out of the pocket, make him move, get him uncomfortable, and get him off balance. So bring pressure all day long. And the third key to victory is kind of a combination between bringing the blitz and this third key to victory is disguise the coverage. Garrett Wilson is really bad at recognizing coverages. And it's because I think he feels like he's like a little more athletic than he really is. And he finds himself throwing into situations that his body, his mechanics just aren't set up to do. And that's why we see a lot of overthrows with him. That's why we see a lot of throws that are off target. So if you disguise the coverage, I think that he's going to make some errant throws, and hopefully those throws cost him turnovers. So, those are my 3 keys to victory on the defense, right? Shut down Garrett Wilson, shut down Breece Hall, bring the blitz all day, and disguise coverage on the back end. I think if we can do that, it's going to make a very long day for Garrett Wilson. So that's kind of my keys to victory. That's kind of my recap of the entire or my review of our upcoming matchup against the Jets. So let me know in the comments down below. What do you think your keys to victory are? What do we need to do in order to give ourselves the best chance of success against the Jets? Leave me in the comment below. Now, for the moment all my subscribers have been waiting for, I'm going to announce the very first winner, or the winner of my very first giveaway. And I'm excited to do it because I appreciate all you guys subscribing. Again, I hit 100 subscribers quicker than I thought, and it's all because of you, and I appreciate you. So as much as you give me, I definitely want to give back. So here we go. Up on the screen, the winner of my first giveaway is Manny Reyes at Manny Reyes 2154. Manny Reyes, congratulations. I appreciate you being a subscriber. And for all you guys, please continue to watch the videos, subscribe, share it with your friends, send it out to other Raider fans, so on and so forth. Because as I grow with subscribers, I will continue to do giveaways. But Manny Reyes, I appreciate you. Again, what I'd like you to do is shoot me a quick email at realraider805@gmail.com. And in the subject line or body of the email, just put giveaway winner so I know it's you. But send me an email and then I'll send you back an email with what you can send me so I can get you your giveaway prize. So, and then once you do get it, please, in one of the upcoming videos, and I'll remind you, uh, put a comment in the video letting everybody know that you received your giveaway gift. Um, and I just want that to be confirmed so everybody knows I'm doing what I say. So, uh, Manny, I appreciate you. Everybody else, I appreciate you guys for being subscribers. In addition to that, let's hit you with a little bit of trivia. So, Raiders trivia time. Let's do this. Let's see. Who did the Oakland Raiders play in Super Bowl II? So, please give me your answer down below. I appreciate you all. This is one of the things I'd like to do is just throw some trivia out there because, you know, an educated Raider fan is the best Raider fan. So as we continue on with this Raider trivia, I'll continue to make it a little bit harder, a little bit more difficult as time goes on. But I think it's a fun game just to do and something different. So put your comments down below, the answers to the trivia question, and I appreciate you. So that kind of recaps everything for me. So, guys, appreciate you once again. I hit 100. I want to give back as much as you guys give me. So, thank you to all you guys. And if you haven't, please like the video, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the game on Sunday, and look out for my instant reaction video Sunday night. So, again, guys, enjoy it. And until the next video, I'm out.